Okay, now let's just move on to football, where you have Taiwo Ogunjobi. At least this is a former Secretary General of Nigerian Football Federation. It was having a running battle with Nigerian Football Federation for a while. That has to do with transfer, Kayode issues, so many issues involving in this case. And of course, when NFF had to meet in Addis Ababa and their executive committee meeting, they decided that there was actually a committee that was set up to look into the issue of Taiwo Ogunjobi and Victor Barry, but it was also the former Nigerian Premier League chairman. For both of them, remember, Baribos actually took NFF one time to send them to FIFA and all that, and of course FIFA gave them injunction and all that. At the end of the day, while Baribos was banned for 15 years from all related football activities. Same applies with Taiwo Ogunjobi. His is just for 10 years. I said it was just right.
Yeah, just that's a very long time, because what I have to say about this case, obviously I'm not privy to the details of what is actually going on, but from what they say, from his dealings with Kayode Olanrewaju, and apparently I heard somebody say Taiwo Ogunjobi is not a licensed agent, but it doesn't have to be a licensed agent. It can be a manager. He might have a company that manages outlets in Nigeria and stuff. So that's settled. But in terms of the punishment itself, the punishment. No, I'm not going to say it's too much. Taiwo Ogunjobi is a renowned sports administrator. He knows what to do. In this case, he can either say, okay, I'm totally innocent of everything you've leveled against me, or he can go and say, this punishment is too long. So either way it goes, he knows what to do. He can just take the case to CAS, that's the Court of Arbitration for Sports, and go and fight this case there. It's very clear cut. So because these are really, really serious allegations that have been proven based on the results that came out. It's not very expensive to go to CAS, actually. You just pay for the arbitrators, and it's about almost 200,000 naira for initial court fees and stuff. So I'm sure if he really wants to fight this particular, he can do it. He can take it forward. He knows what to do. Definitely.
He definitely knows what to do.
He knows what to do, because it is real serious allegations coming from Olanrewaju Kayode and from the NFF as well.
Okay, the committee was headed by Barrister Chris Green, and of course he's a barrister. He knew what he was doing when he did that. But the good thing is this decision can also might just be, this decision is subject to ratification by the Congress, the annual general meeting, where you have all the executive member of Nigerian Football Federation, of course some from the Premier League, and all of them meeting for the annual general meeting, which will take place in November. Of course, going to be in Warri, Delta State.
Okay, so after the meeting, and if this punishment is upheld, what's it going to do next? That's when it goes to the Supreme Court. That's when it goes to the Supreme Court. If he believes he's innocent, for crying out loud, then he has to take it further by taking it to CAS, and I'm sure they'll settle everything right there, because in CAS, everything they'll be dealing with concrete evidence. It's not a matter of hearsays. Everything is going to be in black and white, and it's this Nigeria. I don't know. I'm getting really speechless about this particular situation, but I still don't know what to say there. I know what to say. CAS, after the ratification in November, and it feels it's still innocent, then it takes it to CAS.
Okay,
it will be settled.
All right. Just at the weekend, some Nigerian Premier League matches were decided, and of course, it's finally winding down. Why Kano Pillars, their title hope was actually dented for Wiki Tourist and Kwara United, of course, battling relegation. Of course, the coach it's saying that they will definitely avoid relegation, because the point they got, it's something that's really crucial for them. We can just have the final four, and of course the top four from the Nigerian Premier League, and how some other teams are preparing to ensure that they get a hold of the title. But Kano Pillars definitely is the team to beat with just a few games left, but 2 matches left. They will be thinking of how to win their last 2 games and of course get their hands on the title. But also they're very close, 36 points, 36 matches and 59 points. So Kano Pillars will have to win all the matches to ensure that they will win. And for anybody, they will be praying that they win all the remaining matches, while Kano Pillars will have to drop a point for them to win it. It's really between the 3 of them. Of course, Bayelsa United also have a chance there. They also will have to win their remaining matches and also be praying that the first 2 lose the matches. Academy Warriors 4th. Surprisingly, we're thinking that this season we'll be having the likes of Sharks and 3SC here, but they are not really here. They are at the bottom. Akwa United, of course, 36 matches played, 47 points. ABS, 36 matches played, 47 points. And Wiki Tourist and 3SC, of course. Wiki Tourist, 3SC, well, okay, they'll just be praying to avoid relegation in this one. But just have a listen to their coaches. Talking about the coach of Wiki Tourist and Akwa United, the game that was played behind closed doors at the weekend station, whereby the coaches were blaming the referee. Why the Akwa United coach was happy with the officiating, the Wiki Tourist coach wasn't really happy with what happened during the game.
Well, actually, you watch the match very well. Well, actually, I cannot abuse the referee, but sometimes, I can abuse them because they don't know what they are doing. Some of them, I didn't tell you they are. Sometimes they are biased. They don't know what they are doing. But remember, if we want to, correct Nigerian football, we have to obey the rules and regulations governing any competitions. But actually, they didn't know what they're doing anyway. But you see yourself. I didn't say you should be partial, but at least let him be 50-50 and play well. Yes. But I expect that, well, actually, we thank God. Actually, I thank God because my intention to come and win.
If this is what we have all over the country, we will be happy. This is the best officiating one can get. But it's a pity it's always in our home that we have it like this. Against Wiki Tourists, 10 meters to the 18-yard box, a penalty was given to them. You can be rest assured that this is done specifically according to laid down instruction. I can be sincere with that. The point is very, very good for us. We will surely survive now. We will surely survive. We are not going down. We will surely survive. But I think it's high time NPL, LMC look into our situation. We should not be made a scapegoat. They are making us a scapegoat, which is not right. It's not sincere. You know what I'm talking about. Look at the situation between all the teams. Look at what we are having. This is not right. This is not fair. They should look at the effort people are putting into this game. They should be fair with us for once. Why do we have to come here and play? We did not beat anybody. We did not beat anybody. It was a sellout. And they knew quite right that it was a sellout. But because they want to make us a scapegoat, I am repeating it, they want to make us a scapegoat.
Okay, he was actually talking about the punishment meted to them by Nigerian Football Federation. That what I said, let when you have 2 games to go. So just play it and see how you can avoid the relegation. That's what is important.
Get your points on the pitch, and you won't be worrying about
you won't be worried,
all
exactly.
these things. Just one more thing about the Nigerian league. It's a very tough league. There's no doubt about it, because if you have a look at the bottom 4, they're all on above 40 points. In the Premier League, the 40 points is the magic
exactly.
number.
You want to have 40 points,
you can't hold on. Thumbs up for that. We can take the credit for that, for being a very tough league.
Very, very tough
in
league,
the world.
Of course,
yeah.
The toughest league in the world.
Yeah, right.
Okay, we'll move for a break, but we're using this interview with the sport director of Lagos State, talking about his plans for for his plans for sports after he was made the director just last week, Monday. Let's listen to him. Of course, we'll come back with the paper review and also have time to talk about the World Cup qualifiers taking place today.
There is already a plan for sports development in Lagos State, and that plan is being ably led and directed by the Honorable Commissioner of Sports, Barrister Waheed Enito Oshodi. And even from the last festival and from the things that have been taking place in sports in the last 2 years, you will realize that indeed there is a plan, and that plan is already in process, and that process is already beginning to yield results. So what I have to do is just to build on that plan as a foundation and ensure that I assist the Honorable Commissioner to achieve the goals that have been laid out for that plan. And some of the areas of focus that I'm actually familiar with are that there is a need for capacity building in terms of training of coaches, training of sports administrators. There is also the area of increased participation or increased cooperation between the private and public sectors in terms of funding of sports and sports programs. There is also a need to work closely with the associations, because we mustn't forget that the associations are the ones that are actually in tune with the athletes. They work with the athletes on a day-to-day basis. So we need, as a sports council, to work closely with the associations, help them to achieve the goals that they've set out for themselves, help to see that we are able to assist them to actualize the plans that they have laid out for their various associations. And basically, I think those are the things that we need to focus on. And at the end of the day, the plans for sports development in Lagos State will be actualized.
Okay, definitely the plans will be actualized. That is what is important. Moving straight to papers.
Definitely. Okay, you can't be so sure.
Okay, starting from Sporting Life this morning, papers, just the big headline here: Ethiopia fan attack on Eagles. NFF drags Ethiopia to FIFA. Fans injure Igebo. And NFF dedicates victory to Jonathan. And Musa thanks Eagles for birthday gift. It was his birthday. That's a good one. NFF slams 10-year ban on Ogunjobi and Baribote as Deputy BC guys watching Super Eagles. Wow, this is not good. Inter Milan joined Spurs in Pele pursuit, and Spurs look to offload outcast Adebayo. Okay, Jordan Friendly, home-based Eagles regroup on Wednesday. That's fast. Barcelona for life. Iniesta, I will pen new deal. Let me go. I would like to play in the EPL one day. That's Lewandowski. So close. I was set to join Man United. Okay, moving on to the next one.
Sports. Eagles, Brazil, here we come. We're not in Brazil yet, but we're very close. Keshi Oduama, the FA, confident of completing job in Calabar.
Okay.
In Menike, I'm not the match hero, being very modest and humble. Yoyobo, I don't like playing against the Menike. NFF drag Ethiopia to FIFA. That's about the fan attack. And this is the final one here. Big Ghana graph for $3,500.
That's the Pharaohs telling the good players in Ghana. They need to be at the World Cup.
Incredible. It's going to be very tight.
Sports Day.
Sports Day for the next paper now. NFF drag Ethiopia to FIFA. We talked about this earlier. Yeah. So Poland there, England. That's another tough game today. England have to win to qualify automatically for the World Cup. Marguerite dedicates win to Jonathan. And finally, Ethiopians know it's over. That's according to.
It's not over. They feel they can't come to Nigeria.
It's over.
Okay, it's definitely over. All right, that's all for the show. But we'll just leave you with Roy Hodgson's interview and Steven Gerrard talking about the game against Poland. Of course, England, they're already almost at the World Cup because of what they did to Montenegro on Friday. Also, having Egypt and Ghana are playing today.
Yeah, incredible. It's going to be very tight. Egypt, Ghana, first leg in Kumasi, and you expect the likes of Asamoah Gyan and the Egyptian striker in Basel, that is Mohamed Salah. Yeah, those two guys, you have to watch out for them today. And talking about England and Poland, England have to win today. They know what to do. 3 points and they're in Brazil.
Okay, 3 points and they are in Brazil. Okay, we'll just leave you with the interview of Roy Hodgson, that's the manager of England, and also Steven Gerrard, who is the captain. From me, bye for now.